Welcome to One Proud Grandma's house. Kick off your emotional weight, open your minds and your hearts so you can be revived, refreshed, rejuvenated, refilled, and released. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all my upcoming uploads and my commentary. Thank you from Glam Squad. Love and light. Hello. I know this is an impromptu live. Thanks for everyone's support, words of encouragement, prayers, and everything. I just wanted to reach out to each and every one of you guys who was concerned about me on last week. I'm a little bit stronger today. Um, so on the replay action, thanks for stopping by. But I'm gonna do a quick live, and then I'm gonna lay back down. Anywho, as some of you know, I was rushed to the hospital on last Monday. I wasn't feeling good all Easter weekend, but I didn't know what was going on, so I was just chopping up. Oh, maybe I'm having a flare up. Maybe it's my asthma. Da 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 da. So on Monday morning, I have these things called nasal polyps, and they restrict your breathing. It's they make you so flared up. I couldn't breathe. It has to do with allergies, aging, I guess. I don't know, but I got them, and me and them are not friends. So I couldn't literally breathe through my nose. If like something was just stuck in my nose, and no matter what, if I use decongestant, I'll get a little relief. But I get a blowback, which they call, when I just can't breathe, I use the antihistamines. So I try to use my medicine that they gave me with the steroids. It wasn't working. And before, prior to that, I caught a cold from my granddaughter. Y'all know baby germs. Y'all know baby germs. Baby germs are so diabolical to I'm not old, but a seasoned woman like me. So she was sick. But my what I caught from her was RSV, respiratory viral syndrome. It was a virus in your respiratory. And that's a no-no for me. So it was taking me longer to get better. I'm like, why am I getting better? So I just chopped it to the gang. And then I ended up having a bad sinus infection. So we're here Monday. I couldn't breathe. So I told my daughter, hey, I need to go to the hospital. So I drove myself to the ER to one. Let me back up. I went to one hospital, but they were so full. Hey, Burnley, I'm doing good. They were so full, and I forgot it was the day after Easter. After the holiday, everybody went into the ER. It was so crowded in there, and I didn't want to go to the hospital, so I went to another hospital, like 10 minutes away from where I was at, 15 minutes. So I get checked in at that hospital. I'm not in respiratory distress, but I'm wheezing. So they took me back there, the COVID rundown, sit back here. Every time you go to the hospital, it's COVID. Ugh. So I go back into the ER. They totally forgot about me for 2 hours back there. I'm like, hey, I'm back here. I wasn't in distress, but I was wheezing, the normal wheezing. So they came. All they did was listen to my lungs, gave me a shot of Toradol and 3 steroids, and said they're going to send me some antibiotics at the pharmacy and some more steroids. So I said, okay. I wasn't tripping. I'm tired, kind of. So I drive all the way home. I get to the Target to go pick up my prescription. And that's when I started feeling really hard to breathe. I'm like laboring. I'm like, I can't breathe. My stomach was hurting. Something ain't right. So I sit in my car in the Target parking lot for like 10 minutes. Gather enough strength, because I only live like across the street from Target. It's not far from my house. So I walked across, drove home. I sat in my car. I was like, I can't make it in the house. So I got enough strength to make it into the house and told my daughter, hey, give me my nebulizer if I can do a treatment. That's what I know I'm going into exasperation. I know that I do a albuterol nebulizer treatment. So I'm trying to do this treatment. I'm struggling. I'm getting weaker. I'm like, something's different. Something is not right. My breathing got more labored. I couldn't breathe. I'm like, I can't really breathe. This is different. So we did another treatment. So she called 911. Boom. It was like, tell your mom, get her a comfortable, and continue to have her do her treatments. Treatment wasn't working. Treatment was not working. So the paramedics come in. When they first looked at me, I looked like a hot mess. I was sweating so bad, y'all. I felt like I was running a marathon, but I wasn't moving. So I'm sweating. I'm like, I can't breathe. And so they put all the monitors, all the little bells and whistles on me. My O2 was 80%. My oxygen was 80%. And then my blood pressure was 209 over 106. My heart felt like it was about to explode. I felt like I was literally drowning. And my granddaughter, bless her little heart, Birdie, she's only 20 months, 22? My baby, seeing her grandmama was in distress. She ran in the room because she grabbed the first aid kit, you guys, threw the first aid kit on my lap and started rubbing my feet. So as they were transporting me out my apartment, the breathing just got it. I was screaming. I couldn't breathe. And I was getting frustrated because they kept telling me to talk to them. But I was like, I can't. I couldn't talk a whole complete sentence without being so winded. And I'm yelling, the little breath I had in me, like, help me. And then I was like, help me. Don't let me die. I literally felt like I was dying. I thought like I was about to be gone because I'm laboring to breathe. I'm struggling to really breathe. And So they get me in behind they get me into the ambulance. They start, putting all the IVs in. And then my heart was, it was they would say PVCs. My heart rate was going bananas. So I couldn't breathe. I'm drowning. I'm scared. And I just knew that God had me in that moment. But still, when panic and anxiety kicks in, it makes you 10 times worse. So I have to remember, focus, meditate, breathe. Focus, meditate. Don't panic. Do not panic. If you panic, you're going to be out. So doing all that, they're, talking to me. I don't remember what they were saying. I just remember they popped me on the CPAP machine to blow air into my lungs. And all I kept saying is she has no movement of breathing on her left side. All this weird talking, and it's like, we're going to have to meet this other the other paramedics on the side of the freeway, pull out the crash cart. We might have to incubate her, put her. I'm like, oh, Lord. I'm like, let me try. So they gave me some medication inside. They called the hospital. So they gave me some medicine, and they put inside the nebulizer. They gave me some nitrogen. What you call that stuff for when you're having a heart attack? They gave me an aspirin. And they start pumping in steroids into me. That was the longest ride to the hospital. I thought, today I'm kind of, I kind of cry about, and I get sad about the episode because it's scary. But then at the end of the day, it's also a testament and a testimony how God kept me. So on the way to the hospital, they picked up another paramedic. I guess he must have been the Rambo of the paramedics because they needed him to assist me. So we get to the hospital. I'm crashing now, y'all. It's crash and burn. I had the whole gurney was so wet from me sweating. I was just drenched in sweat, like drenched. So I get to the ER. I could see this. The room. It felt like I was in an episode of Grey Anatomy. That's what it felt like. All I know, I had people grabbing my hands, my arms. They cutting my clothes off. I'm snatching the equipment off because, I guess we get, as humans, we think we could have control, and when we lose control, we still try to take control. So me thinking by taking control is by me trying to snatch off the CPAP. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was scared. So I snatched. They had to calm down, Miss Hayton. So they finally got me in there. They got the IVs, the fluids, all the bells and whistles. My heart took a beating this episode. It took a beating. And it really makes me, and I play a big role, a part of what's going on with me in my health because I have things that I'm still not able to let go, and I know it's not good for me, but it's a struggle. It's hard. And I'm dealing with that, like smoking. I know smoking is bad, but I've been smoking since I was 16. I don't drink. I don't do anything else. I might hit it, I smoke a little pot. But those are things that I have left, one thing that I have control of. And we know as adults, it's hard to let control, especially if you are addicted to anything. I don't care if it's food, TV, sex, cigarettes, drugs. We all have addictive personalities, and some of us don't, but some who do, it's hard to combat something that you're so used to using. So I'm going through this journey right now. I to stop smoking. For I can live a better life, for I can live a better quality of life. So, that, and I didn't know how sick I was. You don't know how sick you is. I didn't know how sick I was. I really didn't know how sick I was. And my heart took a kick. My heart took a beating from this last exasperation. My numbers, I was on blood thinners. They have to, what you call that? Well, they had to put that thing in my arm to put the wires to get through my heart because my heart was so stressed out. And this at the upper part of my heart is beating real slow. It's just stressed out. And it's sad when, this is what I'm about to get to. It's sad when, I know the pandemic hit. And a lot of us have not been getting the proper medical care that we needed during this whole 2 years because the world stood still. So me trying to navigate to stay healthy with the conditions I have and be able to be talking to my doctors, it didn't work out. It was they've dropped so many balls. I've been calling them for like a year, to refer me to a pulmonologist because I have not been seeing one. I haven't seen one since I've been diagnosed 12 years ago with this condition. It was started off with asthma. So I'm winging it. I'm just taking all the medication they've given me and believing that this is going to get me, not really, the medication and some of my lifestyle changes have to change too. But I'm taking the medication they've given me, but the medication is not working. So when I caught COVID in January, I noticed a decrease in my breathing. But, we try to put stuff like we'll be okay. So I look at this whole thing that happened on me last Monday as intervention from God. Intervention from God for something, from preventing something to happen. Because I didn't have one doctor, which was not a doctor, nurse practitioner, whatever they call themselves these days. But in all this, God has placed the most, I can't explain, the most compassionate doctors that I met in that hospital last week that listened to me. That had me thinking, no, I'm not crazy. Because sometimes maybe I'm just over exaggerating. I ain't that sick. You know how we play with ourselves. I'm like, no, I'm not crazy. So in that whole storm at the event, God had blessed me with some. I trust these doctors. I can hear it. When you get a good vibe from a doctor. My doctors came every day. The ones they called in came in every day and checked on me. And I got a good team of doctors now because the ones they're trying to send me to, they're trying to send me like an hour and 45 minutes from where I live to see a doctor in another county. I don't have the energy to get up and go across the street some days. So I thank God that during this whole thing that happened last week to me, that I can look at it as a positive thing. Because the first 2 days I cried like a baby, like I almost died or I could have died. And that's not good to say, but that's what I felt at that time. I was like, dang. But then at the end of the day, somebody's listening that I have two amazing doctors that will help guide me, get me through this little bump in the road because I still got some time here. My assignment on this earth is not done. I know that God got me and God kept me last week. So thanks to everybody who prayed for me. Thanks for everybody who sent me a little love offering for my chicken salad. Oh, yes, I was craving chicken salad because they had your girls starving up at that hospital. I was hungry because they had me in the cardiac ward. So, if you're in the heart ward, cardiac ward, you ain't getting nothing but Miss Dash, one ketchup, one pepper. They ain't giving no salt or nothing. This is bland food. So, yeah, what you want? You want something to drink? Hold on. So, yeah, so I just wanted to say to everybody, thank you guys for, being concerned about little grandma. And I know some people was like, get off the YouTube. You need to rest. People just don't know when you're in a hospital and you're around all these people who are sick and you're not with your family, sometimes you need to go on social media to just feel like you're not isolated or left alone. But the hospitals are back open because they had me sharing a room with a lady, and I was not throwing that. I was so upset that I had to share a room. But you know what? It was a blessing in sharing that room because I had the most amazing roommate in the hospital. So I wasn't totally alone there. But y'all know how it go. Hi, Ben Stinker. Y'all know how that go. So yes, last week was like, I have a lot of decision making. Moving forward, which I have to take one day at a time. As far as me going back to my real employment, I don't know. It's a life-changing thing that I have to do. Been working all my life, and right now God gave me the privilege to be able to be self-employed right now. But this is not the field that I do, watching my granddaughter, doing that. But I have a lot of decision making. It's like I miss working at my job. I just miss being there or in the field that I am in. That's a lot. How you been doing, Benj? I've been tuning in to the circus shows, the charades of YouTube, all this. I just chose to. Oh, you are, Benj? Oh, I am praying for you. Yeah, I think that C19 was the catalyst to where I'm at today. I really think that when I caught that kind of how you say that word? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can't even get it out. I think that's what made it even where I'm at today because woo, that C19 ain't no joke. I know some people bounced back like that, but me, it just hit me a whole different way. And they believe that too. They say, I think it's part of that when you caught the virus. And plus, I have really, really bad allergies. And I live in a valley. I live nowhere. It's trees everywhere. I'm talking about trees, bees, fleas, everything. Animals. I live in a very, there's a lot of pollen in my area. So that's why this trigger events happen. It happened from me having a bad sinus infection. A bad one. It was a bad one. And I tried to, doctors gave me antibiotics, and I think we can, and it was that and the cold that I caught from my granddaughter because they said that when they took all the blood work, I was so inflamed. My whole nose, everything was so flared up that they was like, I don't even know how you went that long like this. And I'm like, because sometimes you just adapt to it. But I can breathe today. I can breathe through my nose. My head doesn't hurt. I literally watch very, very few channels holders from where we started years ago, no longer found. Yes, that's where I'm at too, Binge. That's exactly where I'm at. I have nobody to watch. Even the ones I really support, like sometimes I'm like, it's just too much, So I be just surfing YouTube, and some days I don't. You do? Hi, a few of you. You see a cardiologist tomorrow? I'm waiting for them to. They're supposed to be calling me today. Yeah, they had set me up with a cardiologist. They said because my heart was tired. It was working so hard. My heart, I could feel like I heard my heart. I could feel my heart like in my ears. I felt my heart just boom, 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 boom. And then it'll stop, and they do a flip, and then they do another dip. My heart was in there breakdancing. And I was like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And so, and then the doctor seen it. They was like, okay, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be, y'all know one shot, I got frustrated. I think it was okay, I'm happy. It was a combination of me being frustrated, tired, because I had like 4 roommates when I was there, and they were getting discharged. And so when they come, they'll get discharged like at 3. The housekeeping comes in your room at 11 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night, cleaning up your room while you sleep. And then here comes another patient. So that patient is going to keep you up. So I was kind of frustrated. I was tired. And I have to understand this is what they had to do because they were taking care of me. They woke me up every 4 hours because I was on blood thinners. I was on antibiotics, steroids. I was on all this type of medicine, but they had to keep checking my blood. And so on Thursday, y'all, I was trying to discharge myself out the hospital. I started flashing on them. I wasn't cursing. I was like, I was just so over it. And the reason why, it's so funny. They come and say, this is not, what's going on in this Hayden? Because I was kind of snappy. I was kind of acting weird. My blood sugar went up due to the steroids. My blood sugar was like 209. And then, so they had to start giving me insulin in there because I was in a flash and I was like I'm sounding like my mama in here. I think the virus exacerbate other parts. Yes, they are checking on it. That is why I have to limit. Me too, a view. That's why I haven't been, I'm really not a panel person. I just feel like I don't need to engage with none of the stuff or even, get too invested, or I just choose what I watch carefully because I ain't gonna be on here cussing nobody else. That's just not in my forte. Unless I have to, okay? I ain't scared to cuss a motherfucker out. But I don't have to cuss a motherfucker out. But I have not having nothing to watch. It's not entertaining no more. It's kind of insurance usually won't pay for it. I know. I know. I didn't know that, but they kept me in their binge. They kept me in there. They said it was from the steroids. They gave me so much steroids, and from my sugar being high, that I was just frustrated and overwhelmed and scared. And Those are natural human behaviors. Like, I'm over it. I'm tired. If y'all see my arms, you guys, if y'all seen what they did to my poor little arms, oh my, I got bruises all up and down my arms because my poor little veins would not act right. I mean, of course they wasn't. They didn't have no oxygen. They didn't have no oxygen. So I'm arguing, I'm talking like, y'all can't just try my hand. I mean, I know y'all the best phlebotomists in the hospital. I know y'all got the magic touch to people's veins, and my veins ain't the same veins. So I got bruised all up in my arms like I'm gonna be honest, I've been trying to shoot dope and nobody take that and run. But that's how bruised my arms are. They really try to get I had no more veins by the time. They said if I had to get any more IVs, they were going to go through my neck. I said, nope, no IV in my neck. Hell no. Hell no. How you been doing, A View? Benj, how are you healing from, are you getting like, are you off of, what you call it? You're not in isolation anymore? Yeah, that's C19. I think that was the straw that broke the camel back. You know? So, yeah, I'm just stuck. I'm in a crossroad right now. And I had just picked up another little, side job back in my field. I can't even go back there right now. I just started, I don't know. I'm just stuck. But thank God that I have a God that provides all my needs. I am not struggling, thank God. I mean, I can do better. Oh, isolation ended yesterday? Okay. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. People just don't know it's a lot. That's why I try to, it's a lot. It's a lot to process, Thank God I got good medical coverage. Thank God. That's why I can't complain. I cannot complain about anything because I could be living in a third world country. I could have been gone. I thank God. Sometimes I get frustrated with our medical insurance and stuff in our states, but then again, some people don't even have medical coverage. Some people that's even in our home state don't have medical coverage. So thank God that every medication was approved. Everything fell in place. It wasn't no, hiccups like, oh no, you have to wait for your insurance to approve this. Or everything just ran so smoothly when I got discharged from the hospital, and I'm so grateful for that. I am so grateful for that. But I know I got more time here on this earth. I have to just stick to my guns and be obedient. The disease is not over. Y'all still protect yourselves. Still treat this like the. And I know I'm not enticing fear, girl, but still act like this is still a pandemic. Just keep yourself very safe and practice everything you learned during this whole pandemic, social distancing. Because I still wear my mask. I wear my mask when I go out to the grocery store. I still protect myself as if nothing's changed. I just know for me, I have to do that for me. I don't need to catch nothing. I don't need to catch nobody germs at all. Me and germs are not friends. Viruses and bacteria infections, they're not my friends at all. They don't like me. We don't get along. So I try to protect myself as much as possible. As much. But yeah, I just came to do a check-in. I've been seeing all the crazy I'm so tired of the Dory and Mona show. I'm over it. Every time I hear their voices when I click on somebody live, I leave. They are so freaking draining. God, it's not all. This is not it. YouTube is not that serious. Hi, Demi. Happy belated birthday. Hi, boo. You have 15 years. Yes, Benj, you feel me, sis? Yes, I'm so over the Dory and Mona. I am so. How do people sit in those lives for so many hours? I guess there's entertainment for them, but it irritates the freak out of me. Oh my God, Dory drives me bananas. I can't understand. She talks in riddles. I can't do Dory. Dory gives me anxiety. You're welcome. Oh, Demi, that picture of you by that car, you know, that whole photo spread you did, you know, that Vogue photo spread you did over there down yonder on your page. Girl, you was giving it and serving it to the gods, Demi. Demi, you came through, Demi. You did it that day, girl. You looked it so beautiful. And Demi, you know why? I can always remember your birthday. Because my mom passed away on April the 2nd, a day after Nipsey. My mom passed away on April the 2nd, 2019. And that's how I always remember your birthday, Demi. For the first time you told me your birthday, I'll always remember your birthday, Demi. So, Demi, look out for a little love offering in a couple of weeks, okay, boo? I got you, boo, okay? But yes, Diamond, Dory, and Mona, back to them. They get on my fucking nerves. They get on my freaking nerves. They give me anxiety. I just don't get why people put them on their play. I guess it's entertainment. Sometimes this entertainment is not, it's for the birds. Who else? Lovey, Love, and Dovey. For what I can't understand what Dovey's saying when she was cussing, I can't understand nothing Dovey says. I love Dovey. I love her energy, but when I can't understand her, so I get kind of lost in Dovey's stories. Dovey and Lovey Love, they had me cracking up. I don't know where Just Kimmy at. I haven't seen her live. I guess she's chilling somewhere. Thank God she needed a break. I was sick of that. I was sick of all. It was just a bunch of dumb shit to me. I don't get that invested to find out. I don't know. Maybe my ADHD can't process that shit that long. So when they get to rambling and bambling, I'm like, oh my God, can y'all take that woman? Take them. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'm set up different. I just can't watch it for long. I can't. I don't say myself. I just see people sit in chats for 11 fucking hours. 11 hours? 8 hours? I'm maybe good. It has to be. Only time I can sit there and listen to a live, we are a few. I am sick of them. Mona is her handler, and I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if Mona get offended. I don't give a fuck. Mona, stop playing in that girl panties. Mona, stop. It is a sick and twisted relationship you and Dory have. It's not funny. You are enabling her. Two sick people can't help each other. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're trying to get back to Dory. I don't know. But it looks very, very suspicious, weird, sick, sadistic, sad, scary. I'm trying to find all the S words. Scary. I don't know. Y'all don't need to be around each other. Y'all really don't. I don't. And for the people who entertain Dory, why? Hey, shit, we here. I don't even know who you are. Girl, yeah, I have to get that off my chest because I was at my hospital, in the hospital. I want to cuss Dory out. And that's bad. Like, girl, go home. And it's sad you can't turn the log off because it's just weird. Like Pinky in the Brain, like Miss Olivia called her and Mona. That is Pinky in the Brain. But nobody can say that about y'all, but y'all can talk shit. I don't get this thing about y'all put y'all stuff out here, right? Y'all put all y'all behind the stuff, your little behind the scenes little stuff out here, right? But y'all don't want nobody to talk about it. You can't have it both ways. And half the time, we don't even give a fuck what y'all doing behind the scenes. Y'all, it's just weird. Like, why torture us like this? Like, ugh. So, yes, when they on the panels, I check out of the content. I don't even watch the live. I'm gone. I leave. I can't. What else? What else I've seen? Yeah, last week was crazy. A lot of exposures. A lot of. It was just. I don't know if the beef sector. It's not like the beef sector no more. It just. And it's not even dark. I don't. The dark has been dark. It's been dark. It's just weird. Like y'all grasping for any kind of content. It's like. I don't know. Is it that boring? I don't know. Maybe I'm just. I need to find some. I've been following the Nature Boy story. I've been following him. I'm not all into it. I mean, I like the research or investigate the facts about cult-like behaviors and how people get sucked into cults and how cult leaders are made. I'm very intrigued in that. But I'm not so intrigued that I would go down the rabbit hole. But I've been watching some of his stuff, and it is like little. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do with him. I'm like, are they going to charge him? Do they have enough evidence? Or, are some of the people are leaving Carbon Nation? Are they going to stay? The ladies are diehards. I don't know how. I feel sorry for the women, but at the end of the day, sometimes a victim turns into the abuser, and that's one thing about the cycle of that type of mentality. Because once you are into a cult and you are a victim, as long as you stay, and you'll start victimizing the other people. So I pray that, hey Dolly, I pray that the women find some type of help, and the men. I hope that they find some type of help, some type of guidance, positive guidance. I hope that God will be placed in their life, that they will be able to move on, because we never know what happens behind closed doors with the Nature Boy story. We don't know how bad they were abused. We don't know what they're doing back. We don't know. So that's why I can never really pass judgment against the ladies. Nature Boy is a toxic man. Nature Boy is dangerous. I just understand how people could. Maybe my brain is set up. It's hard to convince me. I thank God for that. I thank God for that I can never allow. Now I can allow things to take over me. I ain't gonna say that, but a physical person take over my free will, and make me lose me. I just don't. I had a hard argument with men I dated who tried to rule over me or think they have some type of dominance over me. I have zero tolerance over. I have no restraint. I'm a wild beast. You can't tame this. You cannot tame me. I'm a free will. So, yeah, that's why I'm single. That's why I think I'm single. I'm just set up different. I just don't. I can't see nobody dictating over me. Now I have had successful relationships, and it wasn't about that. But to be caught up in such a force like that type of thing that the people in the Nature Boy community, the women, I just feel bad for them. My heart really pours out to them ladies. It's like, how do they get out? Yes, a few. You can't be controlled either. I can't. And that's it. Even my boyfriend was like, used to say like you need to let go a little bit. Like, I thank God for that restraint, that fight, that you cannot, no, I'd have been, no. Cults. I see cults in, I see so many cults. I see so much cult-like behavior, even in the beef sector. And we all see it. We all know what it is, And money is the root to all evil. Power to dominate over someone's life when you can't control your own life. I just can't be sucked in like that. I ain't set up like that. Thank God. The purse is closed. No. Oh, no. And I love being single. I got kind of sad last night. I was like, when you're going through something and, you can't depend on your kids to always cry. I don't like crying on my kids or putting that load on my children. I have good friends outside. Thank God I have a good support system of sisters that I love to death in my real world and in my virtual life. I thank God. Like Dolly, my boo, my Dolly, Reed, Demetra. Y'all know who y'all are, Sticks. Thank God for those beautiful women. But my support system, girl, they had me so pumped up in the hospital. Like, you go, girl, get your butt, I was like, thank you, but I'm just happy to be home. I am so grateful. At first I was all sad, but I was like, you know what? You survived, girl. You good. Shoot. So I've been drinking more water, y'all. My son got me alkaline and electrolyte waters. They're getting on my case. They are not on my case. They're being a more support, and they asked me what can they help me with, and I told them. So we all on one accord. I thank God for my kids. Sometimes they get on my damn nerves. Sometimes they irk my last nerves, but I thank God for I thank God for God blessed me with some mighty, amazing, beautiful, strong kids. My kids are Oh, my kids are just, I'm just blessed. My kids are so respectful. Even though we went through hell and high waters as me being a single mother, my kids are just, I can't believe I raised those three kids. Every time I get my three babies, I said, I did that with the help of God and a good support system of my friends that we are still cool to this day. My kids rock. My kids go out, they hustle. My kids work every damn day. I am so proud of them. I am so proud of my son. I'm just grateful. Girl, I am grateful. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful that my kids and I have this beautiful relationship that we have. We have a beautiful relationship, and I am so blessed. So, so, so blessed. I have so much access to my grandkids. That's a blessing. So I'm just blessed. God kept me today, and I'm blessed. Shoot, I ain't got no complaints. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and check on you guys and everybody know that I'm doing well. It's a journey. It's some changes that's going to be made in my life, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I am ready for a healthier me. I am so ready for it. I'm ready. I'm ready to explore. I'm ready to go buy my van. Hey, little girl. Hey, come here. I'm ready to go buy my van. I'm about to have my van by, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to have my van by 2023. I'm going to have my van conversion, and I am going to be in my van. If God say so early, I'll speak it earlier than that. I will be crossing and driving the great west coast of California in my van. I will be doing my van living. This little episode that happened last week ain't going to stop me because I still got a goal to make and I got a dream to complete. And I want to do my van life living on the road. So y'all be on a one accord and pray that this will come into fruition. I'm speaking into the atmosphere. I'm ready to jump in my van. You did that years ago? Oh, View, you did? Oh, it was? Okay, Benj. Okay, Benj. For real, View, my heart is it's like a fire that it's something that I must do, that I am going to do, that I will accomplish, and I already got everything mapped out and laid out. I just need to no cell phones. I know they said that's the yeah. But you can get mobile hotspots. There's ways to work. I'll figure that part out, but I just can't. I want to go to Yellowstone National Park. Yes, Benj. 15 times 15. Tell me what that means too, Benj, in the chat. I want to go to where else? I want to go. I have so many places. I want to go to Arizona, but that's next. Once I get, I wish I could have a captain. I wish I had a boo or a companion or a travel buddy to take with me. Oh, well, I know in the summertime, I got it. My grandkids, I'm going to take my grandson. He coming with me, even if we do short trips. We're going to start off with short trips. I got that plan. Oh, yeah, you didn't have no computers. You didn't have no. How did you do that, View? Well, shit, you did it. Yeah, they didn't have all that. And they didn't really have solar either on View. They didn't have solar systems like that because I already know I need a Jackery Plus. So I'm about to make me a YouTube wish list on this plane. But this is because when I do this, it will go into my channel. It will go on my platform. Even if I do start off with the slow short vlogs of me van traveling. But it will be on my page. I will. You wish you can go? Oh my God. Yeah, you was roughing it. She said, what wind funnels? What the hell is a wind funnel? That's you? Yeah, I already know. I got a Jackery. I already got that sitting in my little shopping cart at Amazon. It's a Jackery Plus. It's a generator, solar power generator that you can actually light up your whole house with. So I got everything like mapped out what I need. My porta potty. I might just have to do a compost one, but I have to have a toilet. A rice cooker, a crock pot, my air fryer. I can survive on that. And because, I'm actually, I wanted to kind of they were being a Jackery, Team Jackery, yes. It's the best view. That's what I'm looking for. I want my team. Yep. Already got it. It's the thing about it is I got it planned out. I see my van. I want a fixed bed. I don't want no bed that I have to make up. So my bed's gonna be in the back. I want a counter on one side and a counter. I'm gonna make yes. I already got it. Like I see my van. I was gonna either do the van conversion, but if I could find a little mini Winnebago, not too big, but like a nice size mini bagel, I would get that. But I know it's gonna be one of those, a van or the Winnebago. I think a van would be more easier for me to maneuver and drive. Well, I used to drive buses and Paratran, so I can drive. I don't worry about that, but I don't like struggling driving. Yeah, so that's what my goal is. So y'all, yeah. So I'm gonna start. Actually, I'm gonna start paying on my Jackery and start getting that out. I'm gonna start buying. This is how I look at it. If I buy some of the stuff that I want to put into my van, then it'll give me more reasons to start really purchasing the van, getting the van. So I'm gonna start getting the products like my Jackeries or some of the appliances. Those are not that expensive, but I can take my bed that I got right now and pop that mug right in the back of that van. But yes, that's my goal. That is my healthy living goal. That is my goal for to start on 2022. Because I want to do my vision board. I still will be doing a vision board once I get a little bit better. But I want to do my van living. I've been looking in vans. I've been online looking at vans. They went up. The prices went up since the pandemic because everybody living van life now. So the prices that went up on vans. I don't know if I want a Ram, a Sprinter. I know I can't afford a Mercedes. I don't know if I want an old school van, but I know it's going to be a van. Or if I could get a deal, somebody could invest me with a minivan. My cousin she should let me use her mobile home, but her mobile home too big though. She got one of those big ones. I can't, I need something small. Okay, y'all guys, I'm about to end this live. I got to get baby girl dressed. We're going to take a little walk. But guys, I just wanted to pop on here and let you know that I am doing good. And thanks for all the prayers. And you guys have a beautiful, blessed, safe Wednesday. With that being said, what's wrong, Mama? What's wrong? You want to say hi to the people? No. You want your toy? Welcome to One Proud Grandma's house. Kick off your emotional weight. Open your minds and your hearts so you can be revived, refreshed, rejuvenated, refilled, and released. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all my upcoming uploads and my commentary. Thank you from Glam Squad. Love and light. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Love and light.